Title: The 1904 Dogger Bank Incident, Russia's Great Mistake. The night the Russian Navy attacked Britain by accident. Scene 1, October 1904. In the dead of night, on the icy waters of the North Sea, a Russian naval fleet opened fire. Not on the enemy, not on a threat, but on innocent British fishing boats. They thought they were under attack by the Japanese Navy in the North Sea off England. This is the story of the Dogger Bank Incident, a blunder so massive it nearly started a war between Russia and Britain. Scene 2. It was the height of the Russo-Japanese War. Japan had surprised the world with its military strength. Russia? Embarrassed by defeat after defeat. So, the Tsar ordered the Baltic Fleet, of Russia's most powerful naval groups, to sail around the world to fight the Japanese in the Pacific. Tensions were high, morale was low, and the sailors? Young, panicked, and told to expect Japanese ambushes everywhere, even in European waters. Scene 3. The night, 2:35:0. On October 21, 1904, the fleet reached Dogger Bank, a busy fishing area in the North Sea. That night, under thick fog and stress, the fleet's paranoia hit its peak. They believed they spotted enemy torpedo boats. They sounded the alarm, and then without warning opened fire. But the enemy? They were British fishing trawlers from Hull, unarmed, peaceful, just catching fish. The chaos was immediate. Russian ships fired over 500 shells. One trawler, the Crane, was sunk. 2 British fishermen were killed. Several others were wounded. One Russian ship even fired on its own cruisers, thinking they were enemy boats. Scene 4. Aftermath. 5:070. By morning, the truth was clear. Russia had attacked innocent civilians on British waters. The British government and public were furious. War seemed inevitable. The Royal Navy prepared for retaliation. British battleships were mobilized. London demanded justice. Scene 5. Huge. Nearly war. 7:08:30. Diplomatic chaos followed. Russia apologized, kind of. They blamed faulty intelligence and nervous sailors, but Britain demanded more. The incident sparked one of the worst crises in pre-WWI Europe. Finally, both sides agreed to arbitration in Paris. Russia was forced to pay 66-0 in compensation to the families of the victims. War was avoided. But trust between the two empires was shattered. Scene 6. The lesson, 8:30:10:0. Dogger Bank Incident became a warning, a reminder of what happens when fear overtakes logic, when powerful men act on panic instead of facts. Russia's fleet would go on to face Japan at the Battle of Tsushima months later. They were completely destroyed, and the Dogger Bank would be remembered not for a victory, but for a mistake that almost started World War I before the world even imagined it. If this story shocked you, imagine what else history has hidden beneath the waves. Like, share, and subscribe to the Story Vault.